So once again, my phone cut off the video in the middle, which is extremely annoying. I don't really know what to do about it. I've tried to keep recording a little bit longer because I thought at the beginning it was just to end with the cut off. But no matter where I cut off, and even if I, just stop talking and wait a little bit longer, nothing happens. It's just the same thing all the time, and it's annoying. Anyway, as I was talking about before, it was about having the power, and as a parent, and actually you do have a power to create the life, to create how life for your children will be, and how your family is going to be. But there are such a huge difference between executing this power in a way to make your children obey you, and being this to only see your own needs and own opinions as valued, and not your children, because the children are not a copy of you. They are own individuals, and you are, as a parent, obligated to see those children as the persons they are, and try to help them to develop in the absolute best way for them. And that's not about just being this kind of house dictator, which some people are, and that's absolutely awful. And it was just a little bit sad that this video stopped, because when I had such a good example on it, because Ro was playing in the kitchen, running around as you saw there, and I went to the kitchen and picked up those pens that you can paint on textiles white, with like on t-shirts and stuff like that. And naturally that's not something you should have, and that's like things my mom have in the cupboards, which is a little bit stupid at that level, but anyway, she does. And I could have started to scream and yell at the room and go and say, "Don't do that," and so on. But a 2-year-old don't understand the concept of don't. Most adults don't understand the concept of don't. Don't is very abstract way to describe things, because when you say don't and then you put the behavior after that, you both describe a behavior and telling them to not do it. It's like both things in the same way, like this is how you could do it, but you shouldn't do it, and that is very abstract, and that's nothing a 2-year-old can understand. So instead, when she came with these pens, I told her to, he said, could you please put on the cap? And she did, and said, could you please put them back in the cupboard? And naturally she did, and asked her, could you please close the door? And she did, and say thank you, and she said thank you too, and that's still it. I could have ripped it after her hand and said, "Don't do this. This is not for you. This is not for children. Don't you behave?" And naturally she'd have started crying. She'd probably throw it away, and it'd been a complete mess. And people would say, and that would be the proof for some people to say that, I can't talk to my kid. It's just gonna throw a temper tantrum and so on. I mean, Ro has a lot of temper. She's the most stubborn kid I've ever known. She's even more stubborn than Saga, and that's a lot. But that's not the idea. The thing is, if you communicate with a child, you don't need to execute this kind of power. You don't need to be this demanding person. And that goes for a lot of situations with the kids. And that's, there are people actually spanking kids, or spanking toddlers because they don't sit still or something like that. And that's absolutely awful. Another example from today, I went to this garden shop with Ro, because I was looking for some plants, and I'm really looking forward to go there. But Ro was really tired, and she started running away, and I told her to hold onto the stroller, and she just, or the cart, and she just did for a few minutes, and then she ran off, and I realized this one was not going to work. So I picked her up, and she started to scream, and I said to my sister, "Okay, I can't, I'm sorry, but you have to shop without me." Went to the car, put her in the car seat, and she fell asleep. And some people would blame the child for this, be upset with the child, maybe punish it because it destroyed your shopping experience and things like that. And people even would spank a child for something like that. But it's not what it's all about. It was me. I failed as a parent because I should have known that she was tired. And to bring a tired 2-year-old into the store like that, won't need the end of disaster. Maybe you can split it like one adult cares for kids and try to keep it happen that one shops. That might work, but not like going in and shopping and keeping an eye on her. It doesn't work, and it would just be it would be mean to even try to do it with her. And that is, that kind of things that I think is about being a parent. Naturally, I'm very much against those people who are just going to be, I'm going to be friends with their kids and so on. Of course you can have a friendly, nice relationship to your children, but it's always very clear. It has to always be very clear that you are the adult, the children are the children, and you are one who has a responsibility. It both means that you have a last say in the discussions, but it also means that you have a responsibility to make sure that your children get what they need, because they can't if you don't give it to them.